Hi, everybody. The next topic is debt, specifically auto loans. I have a debt that I have about 4.5 years left on my vehicle, and the payment is substantial. And if I pay it off, it will take me 4.5 years at the payment rate. The question is, do you just keep paying the payment and pay it off when it's paid off? Mine's 4.5 years. It could be 3 years, 5 years, whatever. And the thing you have to consider is when the time is when it's paid off, your vehicle is going to be that much older. When mine is paid off, my vehicle will be about 7 years old. So I'll have a 7-year-old vehicle. And at that point, okay, now what will the mileage be? Will there be issues with repairing things? Nowadays, things don't last like they used to because of all the extra computer stuff they put on them and plastic parts and things like that, which would be more beneficial. And personally, for me, with retirement coming, I think for me personally, it will be better to get rid of the vehicle, get a very cheap vehicle, something reliable that's older. Toyota usually is the best to get. People may think differently. Honda is next in line, but Toyota is, from all the research I've done, Toyota is absolutely the best. Get a fairly cheap vehicle and drive it, not have high insurance, more than likely get better gas mileage in my case. And in a few years after that, if that one breaks down, get another cheap vehicle. Because when I pay my vehicle off, I will have paid, I pay about over $7,000 in a year for my vehicle. And in 7 years, I will be still paying that. 4.5 years, I'll still be paying that. And the vehicle will be over 7 years old. So it just makes sense for me, considering that I will be hitting retirement age and I need to pay off other debt. I want to pay my house off. That is the biggest thing I want to do. I want to pay my house off, get out of debt. And the fastest way for me to do that is to pay off my vehicle or to get rid of it and get something cheaper. The other thing is, what have I done to increase my net amount coming in? And I have had money going into retirement. I have had money going into savings. I had some other subscriptions and things like that. I've canceled some subscriptions. I canceled cable. All I have is internet now and a couple of things for watching stuff. And I canceled my money going into my savings. I canceled my retirement contributions temporarily because that money, if I add it up for the whole year, it's a substantial chunk of money that I could be throwing at all this debt and my house to pay this stuff off. I have enough now in my savings to cover me if I lose my job for a few months. It's kind of scary, but if I pay the debt off, then it won't be as scary. I'm looking at the long term. I'm trying to stay out of the fear of losing the job and not being able to get a job because of my age, that kind of thing. Because that is, seriously, it is scary. When you get older and you start looking at the job market and you think, oh my God, if I lose my job, what am I going to do? I can't go back to starting over. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. If I have to do it, I have to do it. But the fear is real when you're my age. And for anyone else out there, just know that we're doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing my best to get out of debt. I don't want to hit retirement age and be scrambling because my income will drop significantly by then. If I'm only on Social Security, it will be negligible. And so many people are in this position. I just want to be able to retire and not be scared from month to month whether I'm going to be able to have a place to live or food. And I see so many people like this. And I encourage you to do whatever you can. You can contact me if you want to. And I mean, I'm not an expert by any means, but I can encourage you. I'm trying to follow the Dave Ramsey program. It's more or less more geared to younger people because he says get an extra job, sell everything, blah, blah, blah. And it really works for them. And I've kind of tailored it to work for me because, number one, I can't get an extra job. My health just ain't going to work. I've had so many surgeries in the last 8 years. I've been hospitalized several times. For me, it just won't work. But I have tailored it to fit my needs and keep me out of so much fear. And if you have, if you want to follow it, go to the Dave Ramsey Show. He has a YouTube channel or podcasts or all that. I fully support that. It's just that I have changed it just a little bit to suit me. And there's a Facebook page as well. And so I encourage you to contact me if you want to. I can support you. I can tell you what I've done. I probably can't tell you what to do for yourself because that's a decision you have to make. And I hope this is helping anyone out there. It's helping me just to get it out loud. So have a great day, and I encourage you to just do it and get on with it. Thank you.